kids. It's Keith Johnston with Running to Be Well. Eat your veggies. Y'all remember hearing that as a kid? I do. Man, I did not like my veggies. I'd sneak them under the table to the dog, or I'd get a mouthful of peas and say, "Can I go to the bathroom, please?" And, I'd do anything I could to get out of eating veggies. But as an adult, I've learned to appreciate my vegetables as a part of my diet. Just enjoying the different flavors and variety and textures, and more importantly, how they make me feel. And, that is healthy fuel for my body. So in this week's episode of Fueling Your Recovery, we're going to hear again from Alicia, and we're going to hear from Chef Larry. Alicia's going to touch a little bit on fresh versus frozen, and you're going to be surprised at what her conclusion is on that issue. And then Chef Larry is going to show us this amazing recipe that looks really fancy, but it's also very simple to make. So I hope you enjoy this episode, and please send us some feedback and let us know how we're doing and what you'd like to hear about fueling your recovery.
When trying to add more fruits and vegetables to our diets, we often aim for the freshest produce. However, it isn't always realistic due to budget, time, or availability constraints. So, how can we make better, if not perfect, choices? Fresh produce is seen as the gold standard. It's nutritious, flavorful, but often expensive and perishable. Frozen produce offers a great alternative. It's flash frozen at peak ripeness, retains nutrients, is affordable, and has a long shelf life. It's ideal for smoothies, soups, stir fries. Canned produce is another convenient, budget-friendly option. Opt for low sodium or no sugar added varieties to minimize downsides. Canned beans, tomatoes, and corn are all versatile and quick to prepare. Preparation matters too. Raw produce is perfect for snacking and salads, while cooking enhances flavors and nutrient availability in some vegetables. Steaming, roasting, or sauteing are quick and nutrient-preserving methods. Best choice is the one that fits your lifestyle and the one you'll eat the most of, whether it's fresh, frozen, or canned. Focus on making better choices consistently to support a healthier, more sustainable diet over time.
Hi, this is Chef Larry, and I am doing a culinary instructional video on how to make quinoa risotto using some frozen ingredients. And you know what's really cool about this one is every single thing that I'm using, I sourced at Aldi. If you can't find it there, you could find it anywhere. So we are making a quinoa risotto. Now all of these ingredients were sourced at Aldi, which is pretty cool because if you can't find it there, you can find it anywhere. I started off with a little bit of pure avocado oil to saute with, and I have my onion in there. I'm going to saute that onion a little bit, just looking for a little bit of color on that. Then we'll go ahead and do our butternut squash. This is frozen butternut squash. It looks just like this right here. Next up, we have our Brussels sprouts. Same thing, gonna go ahead and hit those into the pan. This is a really easy one. We'll go ahead and connect in there with some fresh mushrooms, also from Aldi. And instead of arborio rice, we're actually doing quinoa as said, and we're doing that with a little bit of red lentils. So now I already have that pre-cooked to speed up this video, and those are what they look like right there. So now we have all that cooking there. We'll do a little bit of fresh thyme, a little bit of salt, pepper, and we're just going to go ahead and give that a stir. And then I like to deglaze with a little bit of balsamic vinegar. Just like that. Smells like fall in here already. So now that we have that cooking, we're going to go ahead and take some of our lentils and our quinoa and go ahead and put it in there. stirring that up. Now the lentils and quinoa are already cooked, and that can be done a day in advance. Then we're going to do a little bit of dry cherries. And I use this product right here, also from Aldi. And because we are keeping this one plant-based, I'm doing nutritional yeast instead of cheese. Now you can do whatever suits you best. If you want to, at this point, you can throw in some Asiago cheese. Some Parmesan would be good, some brie, some goat. But we're going to do just a little bit of nutritional yeast. Just like that. We'll go ahead and mix that up. There's a lot of flavor going on in here, so as opposed to using a stock that would add more sodium to it, I'm just using water. And we're just going to add a tiny bit in there, straight from the tap, until we get that creamy consistency that we're looking for. I like to keep working it like this in the pan, just to go ahead and agitate those starches. And that is it. In the next picture, we'll have a photo of the final copy. And as always, feel free to email me for any questions. And this is it right here. This is our quinoa risotto with butternut squash, frozen, Brussels sprouts, frozen, a little bit of dry cherries, and fresh thyme. Thank you very much.